What's up, everyone? So I haven't done a video in a while on either of my contours, so I'm gonna kind of do this little sneak peek of what's been going on lately. So right here I have a 3.0 out of a Mercury Sable. It's only got 57,000 miles. I ended up taking the 2.5 out of the Silver Frost because the clutch went out. So this one had 312,000 miles. It ran perfect, but since I had to get the motor and transmission out to do the clutch, I went ahead and just started building a 3.0. This does have a Fidenza flywheel, so that's confirmed. I got a new friction plate to put on there. I'm going to take that off, swap it over to the 3.0. Yeah, I swapped over the PCV box, the valve covers, the timing cover. I went ahead and put brand new, actually they're new old stock Ford timing chains, guides, and tensioners. I had the valve covers, 2.5 valve covers, powder coated. This nice blue color. Had the motor mount powder coated. It's like a spice black. If you look at it in the sun, it's a little dusty now, but it's like a spice specks in there. I had the timing cover powder coated smoke gray. I put a new idler pulley, tensioner pulley, a new front seal. I cleaned out the oil pan and put a oil pan gasket, new timing cover gasket, new valve cover gaskets. Got the lower intake manifold on. It's been port matched already by somebody that I paid to find the motor. He port matched it. He swapped in the SVT cams, so it's got the SVT cams in it. He put the new tensioners, guides, and chains in there. And so I've just been putting new gaskets all over the motor, swapping everything on because I wanted to get things powder coated. Yeah, the old PCV box is down in there. The motor mount's been cut and modified. I got the power steering pump back in, the pulley's on. Timing cover and the valve covers are all torqued to spec in the correct sequence. I got RTV where it needs to be. I got this sensor in, so I need to put that one in. Gonna have to get a new dipstick. Put a brand new water pump on, tensioner and water pump belt. I think I'm going to take this back off and get that powder coated the same color as the motor mount. And there's another bracket that goes on the valve cover. And another one that goes here, I believe. I want to get those. I think I'm going to get those powder coated too. Thought about doing the alternator bracket, but I don't know. You don't ever see that thing. It's so far back there once it's in. I have to swap over the water outlet from the 2.5, and that thing looked, I don't know if I have it over here. That thing looked bad. So I got this powder coated smoke gray, so that'll go in there. With new O-rings. I want to put new sensors in it. I have a brand new clutch, a Luck clutch to put in, slave cylinder. I'm going to swap over that Fidenza flywheel with a new friction plate, like I said. I am not going to use the oil cooler. These lines are... I'm just going to put the oil filter on the 3.0, put a new oil filter on there. I'm not going to even bother with the oil cooler. It's less lines, less chances of leaks. Less hassle. I do need to I can't find this hose. I need to try to find something to do with that. I'm gonna get my headers sandblasted and ceramic coated. I'm gonna get new O2 sensors. This transmission is good, but like I said, I'm gonna put the new slave cylinder in there. I'm gonna have a guy open it up and possibly do a rebuild. I've already got a lot of NOS parts that I've been collecting, like synchros and just a lot of original Ford parts. I have an M factory differential that he's gonna put in, so that'll be pretty sweet. I don't know if I want to get that thing powder coated or not, because it's going to be at a shop. So maybe once he opens it up, I'll take the cases with me and maybe get those powder coated smoke gray, so it'll look pretty nice on the motor. I spent probably over an hour cleaning out these ports. Not all of them are perfect, but they're a lot better. I also got the intake manifold powder coated silver to match the color of the car more. And I disassembled my throttle body and I had that powder coated the same blue color, which I got that upstairs. I can show you guys that too. And I got some NGK blue wires to put on. New PCV. I need to either splice the knock sensor, or I need to either drill and tap. I'm thinking I might drill and tap so that the 2.5 sensor will just go into this. I have new gaskets for the headers once I get those headers done. What else am I missing here? Probably forgetting a couple things to share with you guys, but yeah, that's where I'm at so far. This thing's actually turned out pretty nice. I gotta scrub out that engine bay pretty good. It's really dirty. I might put new power steering lines in there before I put this back in. I don't know exactly when I'm going to drop this transmission off. Seems like every time I get money to do it, something happens to one of my other vehicles. I have a 7.3 Power Stroke that's in the shop right now. So whenever I get some money to drop that transmission off and get that done, I'll bolt up the clutch and everything. I'll bolt the transmission to the engine. Should be smooth sailing after that. Hopefully everything goes pretty smooth. Yeah, guys. I also have a new starter to put on there. Brand new alternator right here. This one's not remanufactured, it's brand new. So I'm going to put that on there. Let me show you that intake. Alright, here's the intake. I went ahead and got the black and silver special vehicle team. I have a couple of these actually. I think this needs to move over just a little bit more, like a 1/4 inch maybe. So I need to fix that, but yeah, the silver turned out nice. It's glossy. Here's the throttle body. I disassembled it, had them powder coat it, and it turned out really nice. Oh, I also got, let's see, the thermostat housing I powder coated smoke gray. This thing looked terrible before. So that's gonna go on. I got all new belts, hoses. There's the M factory limited slip. There's all the other transmission parts. Yeah, that's how it's gonna look. So here is the Silver Frost. It's an old Ford Lightning over there, my dad's Lightning. I'm gonna get a new coolant tank. Thinking about powder coating these mounts, that one and the one that goes there. New power steering lines. I left the AC totally intact, so I don't have to do anything with that. I can just bolt it right back up to the engine when I drop it back in. But yeah, I got a lot of cleaning to do. Lots of cleaning. One day I want to get this subframe powder coated. But yeah, guys, I need to cover up some more sensors and fuel lines while this thing's sitting out here. But yeah, I left the radiator intact, fans. Left the subframe and just pulled it out from the top. It was recommended, it was the easiest way, and then definitely worked out getting it in. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I figured I'd update you guys. It's gonna be pretty sweet when it's done. Hopefully everything works out. Alright guys, until the next video.